It's your girl, Miss Brooklyn TV. Let me move back so you guys can see. Okay, I'm here with my review for the quad. It's season 1, episode 8. The Cage Bird Sings, and basically this is the finale. This is it until whenever the show comes back on. Okay, let's just get right into it. The episode opens with all the board members, well, Cecil Diamond and like other guys on the board are at this strip club, and there's a stripper and she's shaking her booty, and everybody's raining money, and it turns out it's Dr. Fletcher, and which didn't make any sense because why would a college president be stripping? But anyway, Dr. Fletcher wakes up, it was all a dream. Okay, moving on from that. Okay, we get this scene with Noni, who I really don't like. She goes and sees Ebony, and Ebony is like, well, why are you here? You took my spot, after you knew that these people beat me up, during the hazing. And Ebony was saying, she had all these surgeries and she still suffers, headaches. She's still, suffering from what happened. And then Noni basically told her that it was her who, took a picture of the sheet music and sent it to the music director. And then Ebony was like, well, okay, so you did that to give to get at Cecil Diamond. And she's like, no, the I did that to get rid of the drum major guy, because Dr. Cecil had thrown him out because he thought that he had did it. Okay, moving on from that, we get this scene where it's the banquet for the it's the annual like college banquet, and Dr. Fletcher is talking. She makes a little speech, and then that bastard Terrence stands up and he's talking, and he's just about to say a prayer when somebody stands up and they're like, I didn't consent. Then Sydney walks in the room, I didn't consent. Then the leader of the I didn't consent group walks in, I didn't consent. And all these girls just crash the banquet. And I applauded them because, that took so much courage to come forward and expose this person, because they're at a banquet. So everybody's seeing this. And I was so proud of Sydney, for taking that stand. I really applaud that character, Sydney. And then Terrence runs through the door like the coward he is. So then moving on from that, we see the press conference with Terrence's lawyer. And she's like, oh, well, Dr. Fletcher should give Terrence another chance because she gave Cedric another chance when he was accused of killing his girlfriend, Chantel. Okay, here's my thing. Cedric didn't kill his girlfriend Chantel, but this bastard raped Sydney and other girls. Okay, yes, you are innocent until proven guilty, but this guy is a rapist. Okay, and Dr. Fletcher is not gonna take up for this guy. He raped her daughter. What are you talking about? The lawyer is really on some bull crap. Okay, and I don't like this lawyer. So moving on from that, we get the drum major guy. I think his name is Danny. He goes to see Cecil Diamond, and basically he's begging to stay on as drum major, and he's like, I stayed an extra year at this school to be drum major. Okay, Danny's a complete idiot. He could have graduated, but this jackass chose to stay in the school another year. Who does that? That is just stupid. But hey, I guess when you're an idiot, you do things like that. And he was telling Cecil Diamond that it wasn't him, that it's Noni, which it turned out to be her. Moving on from that, we get the scene with Coach Hardwell. Now, Coach Hardwell, he really stood up in this episode. He called that bastard Terrence into his office, and he's like, how many girls were there? And Terrence is like, what are you talking about? He's like, don't give me that bull crap, okay? He's like, other girls have come forward. It's not just, Sydney. And he's like, oh, well, you really think I raped those girls? There's some hoes. There's some tricks. And he's like, no, you're a sick individual. And he's like, I should have asked this question a long time ago. How many girls were there? And then he's like, get your ass out of here. And then Terrence was like, well, I have nowhere to go. Well, get out of here. Get out of here. So basically, he threw Terrence off the team. Okay. So then we get this scene with Jason. He's the young boy that Dr. Fletcher has been messing around with this season. He's like 25 and she's like 45. He comes to her, he bought her a ring. Terrence gets on his knees and he proposes. But Eva is not gonna, she said no, she's not gonna marry no young guy. Come on now. So then Jason is like, well, you're basically he called her like an idiot. And he's like, well, you think I'm stupid, but you're gonna see. You're gonna see, what I could do. So basically he threatened her. So now we have to wonder about what this cat is gonna do next season. I'm scared because this guy could be a stalker or some kind of crazy fool. Some kind of crazy man. So we'll see what's going to happen with Jason next season. So anyhow, the episode ends with everybody's in the quad. And they're, I think, going to have like a picnic or something. And we hear a shot ring out. And a young lady calls, 911. And she's like, he's dead, he's in a pool of blood, he's on the second floor. And when the police get up to the second floor, it's Terrence. Terrence apparently, quote unquote, committed suicide. I don't believe that bastard committed suicide. I think it's one of those girls from the I Consent group blew that guy's head off. And he deserved it because he's a sick individual. Nobody should kill anybody, but this guy was an animal, okay? I don't think Terrence committed suicide because he did not want to acknowledge that he raped these people. So I don't think he committed suicide. Or if he, no, I don't believe he committed suicide. I think, as I said, I think one of those girls killed this guy. That's what I really think happened. But then again, Terrence could have been depressed that he got kicked off the football team. But still, no, I don't think he committed suicide. So that's how the episode ended. Terrence is dead. Good riddance. So as I said, this season was very good. BET did a good job. I just wish the season was longer. It was only 8 episodes. I don't know when the show is coming back on. Maybe in the summer. I don't know. But all in all, the quad was good. Man, BET did their thing with this series. I will say that. And that's pretty much my review. And this is your girl, Miss Brooklyn TV. Peace.